and I burst forth like,
It's kind of hot in these rhinos.
It's like you just like see this. It's like rising up. You know. You like slick your hair back. You know.
yeah.
You think you look really cool, but you're actually like this drenched rat.
It's like, and I'm like awkwardly crawling out.
Right, and it's like it kind of goes to like Eddie. He's like in the like an invisible ethereal plane, like looking down, and just like he just like sees you like.
He's up.
Yeah, I'm just watching him.
Eddie Wigman just backs out of the room slowly.
I'm not sure if I want to go back there.
It's like it's like,
He's up there eating grapes with like other people like in a different plane. He's like, nope, not my crew.
Nope. Never met these people in my life.
like hey, check out these.
Check out these guys.
De Niro, come get your boy.
So, funny story, guys. The audio, the mic is not working.
And it was not?
It wasn't until about right when you crawled out.
Oh, cool, great.
So like one of us.
Sorry,
rising
folks.
up. Wow. Rising up.
Our best episode yet. We've missed half of it. Sorry.
It's only been an hour, Eddie. Don't worry about it.
Can anyone read lips?
YouTube will just say screaming and it'll be accurate.
Dang, we'll have to do our gummy bear review again.
That is kind
Feel
of trash.
bad.
If anyone was
Continue.
watching this video silently
No,
for an
we're
hour
real
to get to
confused.
the audio part, then like, man, send me your
Massive
address. We
respect.
owe you some stuff.
We all send you a bag of gummy
We'll send you
bears.
our merch as soon as we have any.
Were you
Send
doing
me
anything
this.
else on your turn, Singer?
I don't think I can probably, right? Like that's gonna be my standard action, I'm sure. At least that is enough movement to stand up, so I'm not prone if that counts.
What happens if you just...
And then I guess that's all I will.
Can you move farther away? I'm just saying, in the sense of slurp.
Well, I don't want to take an opportunity attack.
I mean, what happens when it moves forward to eat you again?
Did you use the bargaining?
I did. That's it.
Okay. It's Wigman's turn.
I cast onto it
Onto
a
it.
5th level lightning bolt.
Yowzers. That's a 20.
I feel like that's not a proper roll. It was on a 20 and I just picked it up and dropped it and it stayed right there. Okay.
Hey, Dave, can you sometimes send me
So
the,
that is a dexterity
it's probably
saving throw.
somewhere, but could you
DC
send me
17.
our logo?
Good luck with that.
Never not rolling.
D6.
Maybe I should. Maybe it's a crit.
I'm trying to find any here, but I have
Not
no
sure.
idea.
Crit,
but with the
Yeah,
negative
it was
4
like
dexterity.
Yeah, if it would have had advantage, it would have a crit, but
But even then, that was negative 4.
That shit.
Yeah, I don't think crits.
Yeah.
Crits don't matter on
10,
saving throws.
20, 37 points of lightning damage.
37.
Yup.
My fire
Not-
thing.
It's not immune to lightning damage, unfortunately.
Just so you know.
Is it
Just so I
immune?
say
What is
that
it immune
We
to?
don't have the rights to.
I was
make
gonna say,
anything
surely
out
he's
of
not
this
immune
logo.
to fire, right?
But we can use
We
it
can't
for
charm
our
it,
own,
though.
whatever we want.
Charm it.
Were you planning on charming it?
I was playing a little by it to
It
bed.
wouldn't have worked. You couldn't have exhausted it.
I am
You couldn't
Dalman.
Have, you couldn't have made it prone.
Dalman
There you go.
Ironstar.
He is a 10th
The
level.
seductress.
How are you planning on blinding it?
He's a
10th
10th
level
level
force
force
domain?
domain,
Did you
man.
just find it?
And
What do you
It
mean?
just said-
a 20th level
So
seductress.
as this lightning,
Come again?
Okay, hold on, because that makes you female. I want to make sure that you know what you're saying.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Go back and review this real quick.
Obviously, you've never met a 10th level force domain.
Well,
Wait, sorry, so I missed that.
Oops. Not sure what that was.
Manager, what are you doing to the chest over there?
so as this lightning comes, you can see as this lightning hits this cube, and it just kind of goes throughout this whole cube as it, this water, this whatever this thing is made out of, and it just explodes.
Oh,
Bits go everywhere.
bless you.
Sorry, Zinger.
oh,
Yeah, you definitely have.
Trode bogies.
I mean, this thing is not clean either. I mean, it had a skeleton inside it.
yeah.
Oh, that is
It's
gross.
been picking up, yeah.
Dude, imagine you
Kinda
couldn't
like-
breathe for a while and you panicked and you.
So actually, it's just the janitor service in the cave. It just goes through cleaning up.
It's like a sucker fish.
It's a dungeon Roomba.
Yeah.
Some wizard's gonna come out here soon. Like,
Like it
what are
actually,
you guys doing to my Roomba?
it actually didn't even mean us any harm. Like,
Just
so you
clean it up.
just got in the way of it, right?
All right, and then I will move to, I don't know,
I was gonna.
There it is.
Oh, thanks for joining us again.
and then bonus action, shout at Tanager and say,
Oh.
pull yourself together,
Thank
man.
Pull yourself together.
Pull
Pull yourself out of the chest, basically. And then I stay on this plane.
All right.
And then.
And then
And then.
And then I'm done.
And done.
No, I'm done.
No more. No more.
And then
No.
No.
Okay, this thing here is going to bite down on you again.
Oh, good.
oh good.
I guess. So you're
That
saying-
is a 22.
So you're saying that it opened its mouth up. a
That's
little
what I
bit,
was wondering.
So I had a reaction to move away.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, it hit the boy.
You know how like
You take
birds
16 piercing damage and 8 acid damage.
and your arm is now in up to the elbow. Like it kind of did it like kind of threw you up and like you know,
Oh, is
did
that
like an
right?
extra little swallow. Like, you know,
So
pulled you in a little
I mean, holy
closer.
smokes! Is that 24 damage?
Would be total 24.
I'm doing work over here.
Like a bird with a chunk
It's
of
like
meat.
it's like got like halfway down the gullet, you know.
Legs are sticking out.
Sticking up.
Just
It probably doesn't even notice anything else going on in the room.
We should probably go beat up that chest real quick.
It's Dalman's turn.
Okay.
You watch as
Your friend gets eaten.
I
by
say,
This is one
hey.
of this is one of those things where like
Pretty soon
Tanager-
you're like, look around. Where's Tanager?
This is one of those things where like Tanager's not actually too surprised that this would happen eventually. You know,
I always
that
knew it
his
would end
greed
like
would
this.
turn on him.
Wasn't Tanager just here? I thought he was checking out the chest.
I go over and I'm gonna make a strength
It's like,
check.
hey, check out those sweet boots.
Like burps. Like boots.
Can I try to can I try to open the mouth of it up and like to release him?
Oh, he's like trying to gator tame it.
If you could try, you
It's
could
like
do like
King
a
Kong
help
with
action,
T-Rex.
which would provide him advantage on his strength check to get out.
Would that be a bonus or an action?
That would be an action. No.
Like so I can't like try to pry it open myself with like
You could, but
say
basically,
a sword.
basically that would be helping.
With a sword. Like, Tanager, don't move. I'm gonna pry.
Exactly. Do a little dental work on this thing.
I'm gonna put this sword right behind your neck.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you kind of wedge the sword in there, and you're like prying it out, and you're like, "Come on, Tanager."
Yep.
All right.
Actually, like I stick my shield in, like I my shield's like a tall like you
Like
know
a tower shield.
right,
Yeah.
and so like I pick it up and just like smash it into one corner and like start like pushing on it to like pry open the top lid.
Respect.
Say you get one scratch on this shield.
The teeth are just like destroying it. He's just like gobbling it up.
Eating it as it goes in.
Pretty good crack.
Like a wood chipper.
Okay. If you want, I mean.
Okay, hang on. I do that. Why not do this yet too while
Sure.
I'm at it?
Yeah, why not? Why not lend a hand to say Eddie?
I'm gonna pop Shield of Faith on me for an extra.
Did you get any more of these guys? I mean, it's completely fine. I was just curious.
Actually, you know what?
If I have any more?
If you ordered D10s.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I have
Did
some
I not?
over here in my trailer.
Well, I don't know. I just thought of it. I mean,
I thought I did.
I mean, these are fine here, but
Would that be that'd be an action for me to do the shield thing, the help thing, right? You said yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Shield of Faith then as well.
What's a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. Okie doke. So, could I kind of tell that he's out there trying to lend me a hand? Okay.
Yeah. So you have advantage on your strength check, which
Nice.
would actually just be straight
Just a straight.
because you had disadvantage.
Cool. So basically, if I were able to get that, if I would succeed, I would be able to get out of it. Okay, cool. So I will roll this to add to it.
What did you roll?
6.
Plus all.
Well, hold on.
It doesn't
Or, no,
matter.
sorry. That's my that's where you added. That's what you gave me.
Oh.
And then I will have my strength check.
Okay. Unfortunately.
I ripped my shield out and said, yeah.
Are you even trying?
Oh wait. Oh jeez. 6, 11.
Tanager, it's your turn.
Quick, move it around.
2 sorcery points for another D4. 3.
So what's your total?
14.
That is not good enough.
Sucked out of him. What's up with that trash? Strength check.
I think that's like the worst help action. Those things are garbage. I ain't doing those again.
Can I add bardic inspiration myself?
You can't do it to yourself. I don't think so, can you? You can't inspire yourself, can you?
Can I give my inspiration? I think maybe.
So it is others string words music. Can you? I guess that's just how it goes. Can you inspire yourself?
Boy, feels bad.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Trash.
Surely that it has
Thank you for your
disadvantage
help on
though
it.
when it comes to biting him again because he's got the shield jammed in his mouth.
We'll see. Esmeralda is going to run up 30 feet, just perfect.
I mean, I'm half eaten, okay, so it's a little hard. I'm like holding on to its whatever thing in the back of its throat.
She's going to start attacking at the.
No little dongle.
This is a good chest. It's full of loots.
Let's see.
I'm afraid I'll call it something I don't want to call it, so I'll just.
She hits it twice. 16 piercing damage. But it is relentless. Doesn't seem to be wanting to give up on its prey.
You will.
That's it.
Singer's turn.
All right. Can I pass through my boys to get to here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I ain't other ways. Nice.
18 to hit?
That hits.
It just like slices
9.
right through both of us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
21 to hit? For another 8.
That's a nice sword you got there.
I like it.
That'd be nice.
I'm also going to add on one of my superiority die to do another 2 damage, and then I also do a total of 4 damage for raging.
Oh wait, he also gets a auto crit. There's
Like
a
5 divine smites.
10th level Forge Domain shield jammed in this thing's mouth.
Is the only damage this thing's taken is just the one that's seeing her?
Incapacitated.
Esmeralda hit it
Esmeralda.
for 16, but yeah,
16,
that's
okay.
been the only 2. Anything else?
Anything with the trolley dudes?
Yeah, I might as well do my defensive thing so that I can try to hit it if it runs away.
Wigman's turn.
I will just send a firebolt towards
It's like
it.
that luggage on
17 to hit?
Discworld.
That hits.
On what?
Discworld.
I don't remember. I've only read the one about the Great
17 points
Goblin.
fire damage.
Okay. I think it's into like the first book.
Nice.
I didn't read that. I only read like number 13 or something.
Gotcha. Okay. There's like this. There's like he has like
I'm gonna
luggage.
screw it, why not? Bonus action,
that has
healing
like all these
word.
legs, and then it's basically just kind of like an anamorphic
Oh, okay.
piece of luggage.
This is a monster called a mimic. It can be a chest, but it can be anything. Like it can be a
6
book,
points
it
of
can be
healing
a
for you,
door.
good sir.
Thank you.
I'm sure that will make the difference. And that is all. Alright, I'll move up a little bit more.
Gets his aim a little wrong. He goes to the chest.
So you watch as a tongue comes out
Hey! And wraps around my
and
feet.
makes an attack against you. That is a 19.
Does it have to open
Against
its
me.
mouth to do that?
It's already got me inside of it.
It's trying to
I
digest
mean,
you.
does the tongue really need to come out?
Right.
Sure, you can't really see
Oh,
it.
okay. So it doesn't have to open its mouth to do that.
And it's just so
Well,
happens.
technically, its mouth is still kind of open.
And it just so happens
because
it's
it's got a tanager in its like teeth.
Just so happens it's a 19. Huh?
What's that?
You said the attack roll is a 19.
Did it accidentally hit my shield and just bounce back in?
What? How much damage?
Could have happened.
Wow, 4 bludgeoning. Are you kidding me?
Please, sir.
That's embarrassing.
Kills him.
How many points of psychic damage does he take?
Alright, it's Dalvin's turn.
Okay.
These things, you can tell this thing's battered and bruised, but it's so.
It's pretty battered and bruised.
Just go
It
ahead
is.
and just crank this sucker.
Okay.
I have them.
If I were to, like, take my shield out, okay, I'm going to back up, like, I'm going to be, like, kind of flustered, take a step back, throw my shield down. First time I've ever thrown my shield down ever. And then, why not? This is a bad idea again, but. Hit it with the guiding bolt.
That'll kill it.
That will work.
That's a lot of numbers.
Tanager, you feel its grip on you relax.
Dare say.
Did you find anything in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so how much treasure's in there?
Found a penny.
Nice.
Ugh.
I was gonna say
Two nasty monsters.
the sound of the chest breathing its last. It's on Legend of Zelda. Whenever you open the chest.
Oh, I love Zelda. That dude's so cool.
Can I talk to you guys?
You could say he's a legend.
Yeah, I love Rocking Chair League. Man, that's a great game.
That's House Flippers.
Nice.
Game for old people.
I pick up my shield and I look. Is there any scratches on it?
I go check out Tanager. Are there any scratches on it?
It's like, I seem to have misplaced my legs. Have you found them yet? Really could have used an extra pair of
Does anybody have a
arms there.
spare?
How are you looking?
I'm about at
How bad is it?
half health right now.
Alright. How much is that?
45 out of 84.
What's Singer at?
I'm
Now,
full.
I do have.
I did a lay on hands to myself.
I do have
I topped off.
a greater healing potion.
Yeah, I'll do a 4th level healing word.
Mass respect.
25?
Much
Points of
appreciated.
healing?
Thank you.
Ooh, natural 20 on the wild magic. Right? When I roll a natural 20 on the wild magic check thing, I get to pick something from the list.
No.
Just checking.
There's just a
Badass.
little bit of a curl of a smile.
You just have to kind of stare at him for a little bit.
I know.
Then you have your answer.
Well, does the chest like disappears? It doesn't just go back to being a normal chest.
Alright, I'm pretty sure there's
No,
supposed to be
this
loots
is,
in
you
it.
can tell this
Dead
is,
creature thing.
it actually transforms,
Into loots?
no, you watch,
It's like that thing on Harry
you can tell
Potter.
it's a shapeshifter, and it
It
turns
turns-
back into like a,
Little.
I don't even know what it looks like.
I would imagine it would look like the
Is it like humanoid?
like the green thing on the cover of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That, or maybe like a gold bar. Looks like a gold bar.
That would make any sense.
Feels like one too.
Why would it say that?
He wants a gold bar.
Nah, nah. Well, there used to be a gold bar there, but I don't know what happened to it. So.
I cast minor illusion and make it look like there's a gold bar lying on the ground in front of Dalvin.
I say, well here it is.
And then I make it disappear. Just as he picks it up.
It like slides away.
You're standing beside me.
I got you a dollar.
I break your legs with my shield.
I got you a dollar.
Gotta be quicker.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I think it's a humanoid, but
So me and Wigman are running around the cave.
It's like, what is going on here?
Tell me, why are you chasing him like
and
screaming, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you.
and what's her name? Like, what's her name?
Esmeralda?
She's just,
You know, what's her face?
what's her face? She's just like, sitting there just like, oh my word.
These kids
Like,
again.
I'm going back to the abbot.
More chance of success there.
Well, want to keep exploring?
Let's go.
Go deep.
Can I use prestidigitation just, kind of like
Wait.
clean my outfit and just
you've got lots of blood.
mend the patches and holes and wounds?
Oops, I accidentally broke through the fourth wall.
No, that's probably at least the 23rd.
I've done it a couple times.
I know, I'm like, oh, actually, makes sense. Like,
We're going right or
Dalvin
left?
just like kind of always has a pickaxe.
I don't think there's anywhere to go left.
Just
It looks
like
like there's
burrow.
just a crack, right?
Is this like a thing you can pass through, or?
Yeah. I'm stuck in the wall. Guys, help.
No, that's just a crack.
No, that's Dalvin. Oh, he turned around. Okay.
That's what he said, it's a crack. Can't go to the right, there's nowhere to go. What are these?
Nikes.
Some of them have faces, which really upsets me.
Oh my word.
That one especially does.
This guy right here is looking into my soul.
What are they? Are they just rocks?
They are slag mites.
Oh, okay.
So you guys coming?
Yeah, let's
They are soul stones. Oh, this one up here is a goofer.
What a crack up that guy.
I say, oh,
So what's going on?
I
Oh, this
guess I moved down here. I say, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Everyone roll.
Hold
for
up. I started backing off. Just so you know, Marvin J, I actually teleported back to the group real quick.
It's good to have that
Oh,
ability.
where's
I don't wanna. I mean, Martin, you know what I think this game is? It's bullshit.
I love when players roll low.
It's straight up bullshit. Hey, one more.
What? How?
Okay, that's better, Marvin. Sorry, the keyboard was broken the first time.
Input was it?
Do you notice how I'm the only one, Marvin J, that's rolling low ever? It's because everyone else rolls on the dice and cheat it. No, I think I should get inspiration, Marvin.
What are you talking about?
For
Honesty.
tackling.
For tackling. Isn't that what this world is all about?
What this world is all about.
Maybe change your
As if this
back
world
to
still has any meaning. He says jaded eating gummy bears.
Whoops. That is kind of bad. Mario, you have to maybe move me. Oh, no, I'm still there. I'm still in the right turn order, right?
You are now. Boy.
Marvin,
Okay.
You accidentally added too many enemies to the turn.
Holy smokes! I was scrolling through and I'm like, wait, this whole thing is nothing but them.
They're gonna go in a big
It is
block.
Esmeralda's turn.
Holy shit.
Would that have taken 10 minutes to go up here?
Are these
Would I still have my
cubes?
Would I still have my shield?
We won't know
loaded?
until they eat us.
What's that?
Would this have been less than 10 minutes for us to come up here after that fight?
Yeah, unless you guys did something that would, like, you guys do a lay on hands or something that took 10 minutes, right?
No, we would never do that.
No.
No. Waste of time.
Esmeralda. So yeah, you see these.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble.
You see these. What looks like clearly undead. They bear a resemblance to the forest folk you fought at the top of Yester Hill. You don't hesitate, and they move to attack you.
Oh no.
They do not hesitate at destruction. Little do they know that I am an orificer of pain.
Well, I'm a 10th level.
Esmeralda hits this first one for
Forge.
a total 15
Dumper.
damage.
Dumper. What does that mean?
No.
A stat dumper. You're just dumping stats into everything.
Because I take a dump in his forge every time.
To there. Still can't
It's
see
like-
anything.
I don't think you want to do that.
Big steel is so great.
10 feet.
You just dropped an ingot in there.
Screw it.
Just dropped a couple
3
bars.
sorcery points. Wait, I
Bars.
still have one.
Cast a couple bars.
I spend 3 sorcery points and do a twinned haste upon Esmeralda and Singer.
Yo.
And I say, go get him. And then
Let the dogs out.
Woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Not even close to
What?
appreciative.
Singer was homeschooled, did I tell you?
That's about right.
screw it, why not? Bonus action inspires Singer.
Yo.
Might as well.
Dankeschön.
And then move another my remaining 10 feet back to it.
Haste is +2 AC.
Plus 2 AC,
Yeah.
advantage on dex
Right,
saves,
And an extra action.
extra attack.
Okay, sweet. Eddie, I love that water.
You know, better make it 3. Gonna be a long evening.
Make mine a double.
Shaken, not stirred.
I'm so excited to fight some undeads.
Right?
Ooh.
Finally.
So here's going to run up to you, Dalman. And it is going to
We're gonna fight on 2 fronts here, aren't we?
attack at you with its long
Kinda
sword.
split.
Ooh.
Oh, right, no, I was
So
thinking that too.
25.
Because they're definitely some
Almost
over
pretty.
I mean, so it meets. It beats.
Where's Delman?
Yes, you
He
actually
went
25.
Down, he went down
Yes.
here, so like, I don't know how well that
How's it
was up.
25? What's your plus? Where do you get your +2 from?
Because I got the Shield of Faith on.
Oh, dear.
See, this is why I need Wigman's cloak.
Dear.
Okay. So
What's his cloak do?
Gives you +1 AC.
You take 12 slashing.
Can I get
And he reaches out with his other hand, and he attempts to drain.
your
Ooh.
force?
Oof, nasty.
Ah, dear.
You'll never believe it. Our boy Delman got hit.
But
AC 25.
you're able to brush it off. Nothing happens.
I call shenanigans.
You know how the DM can be.
I do.
It is Tanager's turn.
Seems
He's
shit.
been pulling stuff off like that all night. Alright, I will skadoop, kadoom, kaboom,
Skidamarinky dinky.
skidamarinky doo. I shot you. Ooh, yikes. I'll attack the one right here. With both of those.
What's that?
And I'll attack this one here
Okay.
with these 2 blasts.
First one hits, the second one misses.
That's right. Alright.
Take 7 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually.
Well, actually.
Have a. Oh, he already has one. Okay.
Is that maybe done?
Has
How
it
long
been
does
more
it
than
last?
10 minutes?
No, he said no.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Buddy?
Yeah!
Oh, that was
It's
I
okay.
was looking down just then to make sure I don't have one.
It's plastic, so it doesn't hurt you.
Wait, is those the new ones that you got?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I think I didn't actually order those. So it's 2 different options.
Right.
Alright, it is Singer's turn.
Okay. Does my speed change also when I'm hasted?
I think so.
Okay, so what is it now?
Double?
Is it double? No.
10 times.
It can't be double.
Well, it's 10 times until we hear otherwise.
The target's speed is doubled. It gains +2 to AC. Advantage on dex saving throws. Additional action.
So every time I move, it's a dash.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time you
So,
dash, it's a
here's the
double
thing.
dash.
Here's the thing, Raymond. If you give me
Wow.
your cloak
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and then haste,
So I could move 90 feet in a turn
I would have
when I'm hasted if I'm
20.
if I'm really going for it. Alright, I'm gonna move around this way because Esmeralda's got that point choked off.
Ah,
And I can see that boy fighting Dalman, and I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
I say, gather round. The water is nice and warm.
28 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, I'm gonna use my.
How did even Singer even know where I was?
I can see it.
Where were you at?
I'm right next to you.
I know, but I'm saying, where did you come from?
Oh,
Where did you go?
I got cut off. I couldn't go anywhere past Esmeralda, so I followed you.
Nice.
We'll cut them off at the pass.
And I found you down here. So that is 8, and I am also going to do this big boy where I can deal max damage with 2 dice. So that's another 10. I'll burn 2 hit superiority die. So that's another 10 damage,
Okay.
and it's also 2 damage for rage.
Okay, so 24 damage total.
Yeah.
Nice. Respect.
Nice.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive.
Boo. I will hit it. I don't want it to be. So 18
That hits.
to hit. And that is another 12 plus 2 is 14.
Would be 16, right? Because you're raging.
Well, no. Oh, yes, because it is 2. So 16. Sorry. I didn't count. Did you count that 4 on the first one, too? Thank you, Marvin. You're wonderful. You're an excellent DM. And that's what I appreciate about you.
Terrible brother, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue
Does
that.
this last for a minute? Would you? 1 minute?
I think 10 minutes.
10. Okay, cool. I'm good.
Alright. Alright, so this one here down bottom left, I can see you.
How many inspiration dice do you have?
It is going to get its longbow. It's going to take a couple shots at Dalvin. First one misses, the second one hits.
What did it hit?
Um,
What did it do? What did it do? What was it say?
It does 8 piercing damage. Should do more than that.
I wonder if it actually rolled to hit
Is
or
this hit the damage? No.
everything
Right.
but damage.
Right. Okay.
I wonder if it actually rolled to hit everything but said it hit.
I rolled twice because he had 2 shots. So.
2 shots. I hear ya.
You know, I really should be getting some crits with all the rolls I do, but I never do. So.
I got one
That's
crit
fair.
this last time, but I normally don't. You see my crit? I got 2 crits in a row, 0, Marvin, and then see that I paid the price on that last crit, and then I got a 0 on my next roll.
So this one here is
Disgusting.
going to run up to Esmeralda. And I'm just going to make a longsword attack. So she's got +2. It still hits her though.
Boy, I was really excited. I thought I was gonna cut these dudes down.
She takes
I thought I was
12
just going
damage.
one shot and then just keep moving.
I don't know. I thought they were just gonna be peasants.
I mean, you got 24 damage on that one.
I thought that would do better.
Only 24
Mm-hmm.
total? Is that the damage, total damage that you did on it?
Yeah.
I felt like you did a lot more.
12, 13, 14.
You did 2 attacks.
No, it would have been 124 total.
You did 24 with just 1 attack.
Well, the first attack was 24, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you attack 3 times?
No.
Why not?
I forgot.
I'll hit you next.
I'm sorry. I really am genuinely sorry. I'll never forget again.
And then she gets hit again for 7 slashing. Okay, well, it's all the same terms.
Now one question.
That one there misses twice.
So
This
let's
one
go.
here.
Let's see.
This little stuff here. And get out its crossbow.
Nope.
Or
These things shouldn't have that technology.
They have like they shoot bones at us.
Misses twice.
Shoot bones.
And
Pull out a
actually,
femur.
and actually,
Put it in the bow.
as this one here comes around the corner, this sunlight off of
Nice.
Singer's sword, you can tell it's blinding this thing, and it's shooting wildly. This one here, though, does not see the sunlight. And is going to make 2 ranged attacks. Um, 24, you said that misses, right? And the second one misses too. It's Dalman's turn.
So, I'm going to use Turn Undead. As I pull up my holy symbol, and I speak a prayer censoring the undead. I say, "Be quiet and run."
Be gone, thought.
Exactly. And they have to make a Wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature
Just
can
put it in
use
the-
the dodge action. Well, I don't know actually where it is in here.
You don't actually have it.
Do you have it?
I do. I just don't think I maybe ever like really added it into this.
I don't think, isn't it a spell or what is it?
It's
So
just like
it's like
It might be a cleric feature.
it's a cleric thing. Here.
Here, take
Putting
it
it in here.
Take your needle.
No.
It's called Turn Undead, and then there's also Destroy Undead. So Destroy Undead is part of
it.
it.
Sounds better.
Destroy.
So here's the thing: if they are a CR,
Okay, so wisdom saving throw.
yeah.
Alright, let's see. Wisdom saving throw.
Are we at 11th level?
No.
It fails the
Okay.
wisdom saving throw,
No, we're just 10.
so it must.
And what's their challenge rating? Is it a 1 or lower?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I want them to go poof.
Okay. So it must. Okay. Well, I can't do anything now. So each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet. Okay,
And I hang on, and I mean, let me tell you, I'm
did
bellowing
not.
this.
What the what?
Let's see.
I yelled like you've never yelled before in your whole life.
That's interesting.
I lose my voice every week.
Okay, so all
At
these
soccer.
4 down below can.
I feel like Michael Bradley would have
Actually,
bald
I'll
asshole he is.
Saving throw for all of them. So.
To be honest, I didn't really read up on that too much.
Okay, they all fail.
It's only your class.
He's just
The,
winning.
the problem was like this stuff was so far out
We're gonna
when
come
you started
with it.
that it was like I
That only
didn't
starts
like
at level 10.
right.
Okay. Anything else? Yo.
Censoring the undead.
Nah, I look over at Singer and I'm like,
Finish.
just have him at your leisure.
Well, like, you heard him run. Ready for my opportunity attack? Thank you.
Esmeralda is going to attack the one in front of her.
I think you guys are up here and we're down here.
You can hear us screaming though. You can hear Singer raging, and you can hear Wiggerman like, run, doing his Batman voice.
Yeah, Singer and Wigman thinks I'm yelling at them.
Run, you fool.
Run, you'll just die tired.
So 3 times.
Actually, when they run.
27 damage.
And it's dead?
No, it's not dead.
But wow.
Okay, that is it for her turn. It's Wigman's turn.
I will start wandering. Oh shit, hang on.
I start oh shit.
1, 2,
Oh shit.
3, 4, 20 feet. You know what? Just for fun. What's the range on 20 foot? Let's do range one.
Eddie, you got any more
Bear claws?
combat music?
Good question. I will place a. I can't really see where this path goes from right
Because
there.
I'm singing.
I could move 5 more feet.
Is that Bruce Springsteen, Blinded by the Light?
Boy,
Is it? That doesn't sound.
that doesn't sound right.
You know what? I'll do a vitriolic sphere. But you know that's stone. That wouldn't go through.
Oh, the movie that's about Bruce Springsteen is called Blinded by the Light.
Sorry.
So
I don't know. Firebolt.
That'd probably make it seem like it.
21.
That's
Manfred Mann's Earth Band.
6 damage on this first one.
That's I've heard that name
Okay.
before. Bonus action, healing word down, and then move back. 9 points of healing. So, oh wait, yes, I can do that.
What?
Firebolt with Manfred. Sorry. And that is all. But then we'll get a copyright strike again.
That's okay. They only seem to like the first 30 minutes of the video.
That's
so-
true, there's no audio.
okay. This one here is going to run away.
Like in the future, we can just like wear earphones.
It is taking its dash action.
I'll take an opportunity attack on that boy.
Okay.
Hmm?
You can take an opportunity attack.
Just an adventure song.
He just wanted to combat. He wasn't wanting us.
It's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That's 14.
Okay.
And let's just add. Nope, never mind. Just 14. 14
Are
to
you making an
damage.
attack on it?
Alright, just so you know.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I was
lucky. I could've gotten
hoping you'd ask.
I was hoping
Oh,
you
I'll
would
hear
ask.
him whine about it the rest of the evening.
I unleash a silver morning star.
5 piercing.
And because that hits, let's not belittle ourselves here, but that's also going to do 1 fire damage to him.
Nice.
He was like, he's running away. Oh, I'm still good. I was like, 1 fire damage.
It's like the last tick.
I survived! The match that starts the bonfire.
It's like League of Legends when you ignite somebody and
Okay, so as
because they take damage, technically it doesn't have to run anymore. So it comes back for more.
so it actually tries to run away, but as soon as it takes action,
But it probably took its action already, like a dash action, to go, and then it got hit.
You said dash action.
Yes.
Dash action.
so it is going to, because it didn't have a chance to use its dash action yet, it is going to now attack you.
Okay. You know how dash action works? Okay, I'll tell you how it works. So, if you run like 10 feet and then take the dash action, you don't get your full distance.
That one
So
there
it
is a
probably
20.
took it
The
before it
second-
ran.
The second, so the first time it tries to hit you with this long sword, right?
Uh-huh.
Misses. Then it reaches out, and you can feel this cold touch begin to drain your very life from you. And you can't help but notice its dark eyes, which bear down on you. You take.
Nope, don't like that.
I love your ancient armor. It really brings out your eyes.
Let's see what you
Are
take.
you sure that dash action wasn't like I was describing earlier?
You take 10 necrotic damage. And your skin begins to wither away.
Ooh.
And that
a smart one.
you cannot.
Ooh, 14.
Oh, actually, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Marty, you know this is bullshit, this whole thing.
It's like
hang
he's
on.
trying to make it
Can I
hard
use this
for
for
us.
this?
Or saving
And he
throw?
wonders why I
Yeah.
pick on you. You're always.
Do I have to use it before or after?
After you roll.
I mean,
Okay.
there's literally no one else.
You,
I can't.
you have to use
Everyone
it
else is
before
hiding.
he tells you if it works
I
or
would
not.
probably use it just
Yeah.
to be safe. Nice.
17.
Plus 1.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this, you still take the necrotic damage,
Actually,
but
I wouldn't have had to. It's just a 10 and above, right? Constitution saving throw on that?
I do think so.
I think so.
Okay, if you want to think that, that's fine.
On like a concentration check or
Oh,
something?
maybe this
or-
is something else.
Probably.
Yeah, the DC isn't. the
Actually,
same.
are you concentrating on something?
Say no.
Oh, I knew that.
Ooh, that actually another turn up.
I am.
Wouldn't be.
My
Okay,
shield of faith.
then give me another Constitution saving throw.
Now, Marty, let me tell you a little something here. I was being honest, now you punish me. That's like a cop.
Why are you such a cop, Mark?
Alright, so you succeed on keep your concentration. But I was going to say, if you had failed, you would not have been able to heal that necrotic damage.
I don't plan on healing it.
Ooh,
Never.
snap.
I'm going to use this as a reminder
That's
to
just,
never
that's just a warning. Just
to never let one of these things live again. I'm going to keep it permanently never healed.
And I think Tanner
What?
skips his turn.
I'm never going to heal that 10 damage.
Sorry.
No one was ever telling me it was my turn. I'll tell you what, some people nowadays don't
Was
respect.
someone drawn on the map? Is that me?
What color is it?
It's orange.
That's you.
Nice.
I mean, what do you think that all means? What can I ask for? Anything?
Probably.
It seems like it.
It's a super hard thing to do
Oh.
because you'd have to roll.
I'll
You're
toss
asking-
this back
So,
so
I
that
roll-
way,
I
right
roll-
here,
I
so
roll-
You roll a D, a percentile.
It's actually
You
seven.
have to roll below a 10.
Got like a
below your level.
defensive
Oh,
line
so I'd
right
have to
there.
roll these.
Right.
Oh, so it's a
Okay.
100. Yeah. So
Be
it's,
real hard.
so it's a 10% chance.
I went through that and it was past them, so it'd miss Esmeralda.
The Constitution checks.
Yes.
17 to both fail.
Sweet.
So 13 thunder damage.
And next.
Be a little.
And I'll move.
What are we trying to do?
What? Okay.
We just succeeded.
Didn't know
Got it.
What did about
Sweet.
That's in here, right?
Okay.
Honestly, it's always a
Anything
10%
else?
chance until you're 20.
It's Singer's turn.
Hello. I'm going to attack that
Let's even
boy
roll like
in
a
front of me.
whatever.
He's got to be looking pretty nasty, right?
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
whatever
Nice.
level you are, basically. Like it's
That is
this,
okay.
a
plus
19 to
this.
hit.
Uh-huh.
That is 15. That's 17 damage.
Yeah, it takes its head off.
He's dead enough for me to move through there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's like he like slops it, it chops the head in half, you know, so like, but like it's like still kind of floating, and then he goes and like, you know, bats it off, and it hits like the one running away.
So I'll move into his
Well, it actually
space.
clangs off because he's doing like a right-handed swing at it. Clangs off the wall and hits downwind in the face.
Gross. So I'm covered in.
But my shield is there.
You block it.
But there's like a hard line where it's like goo, and then like clean. You have a hemisphere of nasty, or no, what's it called? A line of whatever. Line of longitude or whatever. Yeah. I'm going to move up to here and attack the next one that I see in front of me. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
I'm gonna add 2 of these, so that's 2. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23 plus 23 plus 13 is 36. Wait, no, not 13. 20. So another 7. That's it.
Okay.
That's how much. And then I'll attack that one again.
Skeleton dies from waiting so long, hearing the damage to be dealt.
You know that meme of the skeleton like sitting at a computer.
Right.
21 to
The
hit.
skeleton like it
That
grows
is-
skin and sinew again, and then dies or
Oh,
something.
dude. I'm going to do a divine smite on that one then, which will give me 3d8 to add on. 2, 5, 7, 8 is 15. 15 plus 9 is 24, 25, 26.
A healthy amount.
Yeah.
That'll kill it.
Okay.
Didn't even get a chance to run away.
Yeah, that'll kill it. Dead. So I've used 5 feet of my movement.
Holy moly, just smoked another.
So that's 15.
Was that one that he damaged before?
25.
But how much damage was that total that you dealt?
I don't know,
A lot.
honestly. That's
You lose count, you're just swinging. It's a fury.
He swung 3 times.
Alright, 40 feet to get to there. And that's my turn.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker!
You know, pro move probably wouldn't have been going up right behind them and letting them attack you.
Yeah, probably, but
Should be alright.
Probably should
yeah, I
have
should have hung back
Better
5
you
feet.
than me though, so.
You know, to be fair, they were within 30 feet mark. You can't say those guys did not hear me in this silent cave.
I just wanted to help Esmeralda. Because I couldn't get through
I
the
don't
one
think
way. My whole
I don't
plan
think
was to
30
get
feet
around
counts through walls
to help her.
So.
But Margaret, but if they can hear,
If they have
It
ears
says
to
30
hear,
feet.
or if they can
Those
hear,
that have ears.
I don't think it's or.
it says
But-
see or hear.
I guess technically they don't
Each-
probably
it says
have
each
eyes or
undead-
ears.
I can see or hear you within 30
Do you
feet.
still-
There's now.
There's holes in their eyes.
I don't think you understand what 30 feet means.
And seeing.
30 feet is 30 feet.
As a crow flies? Because it's in a cave.
Okay, this one here
Stupid crow keeps flying into the wall.
is going
Has to learn to
turn
adapt.
around and make
You
two
dumb
attacks.
crows. This is why you don't live underground, you dumb crows.
Two attacks at Singer.
Ew.
The sun from this sword blinds it and misses.
Love this sword.
Could probably
Love
go
it.
for some of that.
Second one is also going to swing wildly at you. Misses both attacks.
Yeah. Love this sword a lot.
This one here is going to run away.
Sadly, if I weren't so tanned, I could probably also
It
cause
is
blinding
Dalman's turn.
effects.
Me. Where'd everyone go?
They cleared out.
That place is big.
There was people around here. Okay, so let's see. So okay, these are 5-footers.
It's like that kind of when you're all in this area and like going over stuff, and then everyone starts moving on with that. You look down and you're the only person in that area still. Everyone's gone.
I say, oops, right here. I can't go that far. I say, oh, there you guys are. And I should just do it again over here. It's actually a great idea. No, it's not. I instead, one little action, and I'm going to hit the one that I can see with a guiding bolt. A level 1, just a nice doozer.
That can't. I mean,
That does not hit.
it can't be a
Let me scratch my head.
The three of these stones look like faces. Like it's just.
And that's it. That's all I do. That's it.
Okay.
Done.
It is Esmeralda's turn. She's going to attack that. Three attacks hit. So this one takes, actually that kills it.
Boy, that music just made me pumped for Halo.
And it is Whitman's turn.
I will move to somewhere here. And
Which one did you just hit with that guiding bolt? The one she killed?
I'll tell you what I did. I missed.
Oh. Sorry. Missed that.
He hit you.
whoa, what's
Sorry.
where?
Sorry.
I missed that like you missed the dead guy.
Exactly.
25. I guess that's 30 feet.
I said he made it around too.
I can't see anything yet.
We pull out a pack of cards.
Yeah.
I said we got at least a minute before they're back.
Screw it. I still got a couple spells.
Did
You're
the rest of them
welcome,
run
Victor.
away?
What?
Did the rest of them run away that were down where we were?
Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're probably cowering in a corner somewhere.
Did you see which way they went at least?
That way.
Wait, are some
The
about
opposite
to
of the way we went.
Yeah, I mean they went south.
are some about to come up behind me?
Well, we got a minute before they come.
Okay.
They can't get close to me for a minute, so
Oh, that's right. That okay.
Second level healing word.
not unless they
no,
trip
cure
and
wounds.
hurt themselves on the stairs.
15 points of healing. And then bonus action, pull out a deck of cards.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I think I actually do have a deck of cards.
I was gonna say, I think I might.
I do. So, just kidding, I don't actually.
Oh, I didn't even roll enough damage last time. Should have 48.
A disgusting disgrace.
Andrew's turn.
Sweet. There is but
Here we go.
one fool here left
For now.
for now. Both crushing blows for a forward launch.
The earth shakes.
Actually, I hit like a stalactite on top of it. Kind of like just like impales it.
Anything else?
It's like the thing's like sitting there like laughing at you, thinking that it missed.
Yeah, right.
It's Singer's turn.
Alright. Attack. That's a crit. Which means I'm going to double all these
Oh, boy.
die.
That's gonna be a lot.
Okay, I'll be back.
And we just all agree that it's dead and move on.
What is it?
Don't leave it.
Where'd you go? It's behind your back. Oh, it's maybe a reroll, I think.
6 plus 8 is 14. 19. 20. 30. Plus 30 plus 4 is 34.
30 times 2?
Nope. Just 30. That is the times 2. So 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 40. So 53, 63.
Yeah, I can take my socks off.
That is that's 65. Damn, that's 65 radiant damage.
Anything else? It's dead.
Don't mess with me, Mark.
Holy smokes.
And I think I will rudely like go screaming back down the tunnel, pushing my friends out of the way.
Whoops.
Oh, look, easy there. We're in the middle of a game.
I'm raging.
Like everybody run!
30,
Apparently that was
Did the map move?
45.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Can I hear
Don't tell me the
them
map's like.
anywhere around here?
You can probably hear something down to your, like down to the bottom, yeah.
Lower left?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's 45, 55.
Can you use an action as a dash yet?
No.
How many attacks did you do? You can use your extra action to do a dash.
I get here, and I think I'm just gonna like run into the room here. This is as far as I can get, and I'm just gonna like bellow like.
Howling. Right? You can use your use a dash.
I'm raging, but not enough to like Hulk out and not think anymore. Is the way I always think of it, and I don't want to like get lost. I like just go screaming down the tunnels into I don't know what, and then the next thing I know, I'm a half a mile away from everybody.
If you think about it, if you're not thinking, then...
Well, that's what I mean. I'm not thinking. I'm just.
So you are thinking.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
We will end combat for now.
Oh, thank goodness.
He's like, what?
Whew, what a rush.
Well, then I won't use this. Whoever gave this to me.
So Wiggy, you
Thank
got
you,
more
Wiggy.
of that lay on hands healing word action, Jazz?
Yep.
Asking for a friend, but
Slaying all the enemies inside, and the other two went
Twain.
running away.
So, just a question.
I mean,
And I think this makes sense, but I know that for XP wise, that normally if enemies run, you also get XP for them.
You do.
So what happens when they run and then we also kill them? Double XP?
Yeah, you killed them.
Well, we killed these other ones that ran around the corner. Like, if they were starting to run.
No, I never
Perfect.
ran.
Thank you.
Killed
Oh,
them
they just
before.
died. Okay. Fair enough. But the other guys were kind of like farming because the encounter was over, so we do get XP for that. And then when we find them.
Yeah, divide them first.
I go heading down towards where,
Maybe someone else gets to kill before you.
there's Singer.
You may not be the only creatures down here.
Hey man, what's up?
I draw haste.
Yeah, and Singer's Rage ends.
off too much, but there looks like there's a little wing over here.
Yeah.
Wanna come check it out with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, man, put your shirt back on.
I'm absolutely wrong.
That's exactly what was going through Singer's head. No joke.
Have any of you watched that Letterkenny show I told you to watch yet? There's a good bit about put your shirt back on in in the first like 2 minutes of the pilot.
What's it on?
It's on Hulu. Yeah. I think
This
it was
place
on
is
a
starting to
Canadian
get kind
channel
of
called
into a
Crave
mess.
before.
Yeah. Are we lost yet?
Do we want to go back up to that other big thing? Was there did that keep on going, or did that dead end?
Well, this.
Ooh, what's
ooh,
over here? To the right.
I can.
That's a little rock.
I see water.
So Singer, as you around the corner,
Cool.
Which way did you guys go? Down straight or to the right?
To the right, kind
you
of.
can see there is a small shrine
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a bit of an island
Hey guys, how's your
full of water.
Oh, it says shrine.
As you step forward, you can hear a buzzing sound. Quiet at first, but it grows louder. Like the sound of many insects. Many insects. As it grows,
Let's
gets
step back
louder,
a little bit.
you see floating around the corner thousands of thumb-sized wasps.
I actually am no longer standing. I'm actually running. Like you never seen Dalman run before.
Fireball.
Exactly.
Each one glowing with the heat of a low-burning
Okay,
coal.
where are they, Marvin J?
They're like down
Because
here.
I'd like to use a spell. Okay, they're right there.
Hang on, wait. Where's the shrine?
It's straight ahead of
You
me.
can't quite see it yet.
Okay.
So are these things still coming?
Yes.
Okay.
You watch as the swarm starts to take shape. Its members forming together to outline a humanoid wreath in foul
Oh,
smoke.
cool.
Red eyes peer out at you, and a voice comes from the swarm. Who enters my domain? And you see standing before you.
Is that? Are you? A 20 level is forge domain.
That's kind of how it looks.
Oh wow. That's so cool.
Oh my.
Is it?
Whoa. Well,
He
Wait, there's two of them on
did Marcus. Did you say a 20th, 11th level forge domain?
Yes, that's what I look like at 11th level.
And everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be different.
Wait, what? I was gonna drop something before initiation starts, but
Looks like you already dropped it. In
that's the
your
only way I
pants.
get a chance of doing anything, Marvin.
Is this not the mountain thing?
It might be corrupted. Like, I was gonna talk to it before we rolled.
You can.
I was gonna say something like we seek the huntress. We're here to set right what's been made wrong.
So it's corrupted. So we need to uncorrupt it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's easy. You got the holy water?
I do.
Just hit that thing with it and see what she does.
All right. It just said walk the path, right? It didn't say like present something to it like the others did. It's not in my notes that way. It just says walk the path.
We could just do a little persuasion on him, like, "Hey man,
This
you're
might
nice."
not be the Fane anyway. This might-
Reason and persuasion.
I get those tattooed on my knuckles.
Esmeralda will kind of follow your lead and she'll hold her action. This guy here, though.
22 more. That's twice as much as what I get rolled.
Yeah, but you're next. You might as well have a 19.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Esmeralda got up there. I outrolled everyone else, so that's embarrassing for you guys.
Literally by one.
Not gonna
He
lie,
doesn't
that's embarrassing for
actually
you guys.
seem to be into the mood of talking, and he will come up
Hey.
and be cool, man.
Oh, hey,
Attack.
Oh,
Singer.
does not seem to be in. Okay.
Wait, what? What? He attacks with his words?
No.
He's a bard.
These swarms of wasps surround you, That's 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You need to, let's see here. You take 38 piercing damage.
I know that I like RP'd my rage ending, but has it been a minute?
I mean, it probably would have been a minute
Okay.
from.
How much damage is that then?
It's 38 piercing and fire damage.
Minus 38.
And you also take 24 poison damage.
Yikes.
Okay.
Well,
so-
that's not gonna last very long.
Seems like an unreasonable amount of damage, if I'm honest. Don't do that.
So I mean,
Yeah, dude, this guy's gonna wreck me. Like,
You also,
real quick.
This dark smoke, you are engulfed in the smoke, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
alright.
You succeed. You're able to breathe.
So you only take half damage, which is 27 smoke damage.
No, you don't take any damage from that. So, that is it for his turn. It is Dalton's turn.
Man,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna get wrecked.
did he actually like attack him, or just his being?
Yeah,
was
these
there?
bees, these wasps, basically swarmed him.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes! I don't.
And boys, let me tell you,
Jeez.
I hit him with the flame strike.
I don't know. This guy's made out of fire.
This guy's.
Do you have like?
He's
some
not
kind
made out of
ice?
fire.
Huh?
He's made out of bees.
He's made out of like flame.
Yeah, you can
bees.
tell these
They're like-
bees though are.
They're like burning coals.
Did you not see the handout
I
image?
mean, I did, but that's like, I mean, didn't look like fire to me.
He's made of smoke and fire, and wasps.
Oh my word. You guys
Yeah.
for real right now?
I mean, look at it.
It's like you're trying to kill snow with ice cubes.
Okay. Okay.
But that's
That's the other one.
at the very top.
Is it? Chapter 1? Oh. There it is.
A
Is it
tail,
It's a very cool handout, Marvin.
a tail of fire and smoke.
Okay. Okay. So. Hang on here.
Oh, we're looking at it from the top down. On the
Oh.
icon.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
It's very cool.
I was trying to figure it out.
I like how it like wisps behind it.
It looks like he's running away, so you should be good.
Yeah, he's running. He's turned and running back to the water.
Kind of curious that he came from the water, huh?
So, good news.
Good news.
Oh no!
Bad news! Bad news!
Oh, he hungry. Things
okay.
have taken a turn for the worse.
I'm gonna hit him with.
I like what you're saying.
I don't know.
If I throw it to you, will you get the job done?
That's not going to cut it.
So the rose, we got the job done.
Marcus.
Boy, I wish I had that crit on this roll.
Man.
I wish I had a crit on every roll.
Well, yeah, but
Okay,
I wasted it on
I guess
One-
that's all.
one minion
It was
instead
nice.
of the boss.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wiggy.
Weeks.
I am going to.
I didn't realize Shinger took that much damage.
Yeah, dude, I got really hit, really hard.
Got roasted.
Hang on just a second. Well, no, I can't even do that anymore. Okay, yeah, never mind.
That doesn't do anything.
We're just gonna play it as it lies, see what happens.
Like, can I still do a bonus healing if I try to do a bonus?
Not if it's an actual spell slot that you'd have to burn.
Good.
Can you do cantrips as bonus actions? You can.
Yeah.
I always
Only
was
if a
confused
cantrip
by
is
that rule.
if a cantrip is a bonus action.
Only if it's a
Yes.
bonus, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Basically,
but you can
the only way
cast
you
a
can
spell.
do two spells is if you use a
If
spell
one's a
and
bonus
the,
action
if one's a
cantrip.
yeah.
Cool. I was always confused by that.
Okay, I do that. It's a lot of stuff.
I love how this
Basically,
dude
wall
has
of
a
light.
Aura.
And I just want to put
So it
it
looks
like
so good.
right in between, right in between, basically separating him and us.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Across the whole width of it, at least. as high as it goes.
What is
I
it?
guess.
A wall of light.
So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC, what is it again? 17. Oh wait, no, don't say it yet. I think I can do a thing. Is it worth it though? How much is it? Okay. Yeah, I will spend 3 sorcery points to give him disadvantage on that
Okay.
check. Radiant damage. If he makes the save, it's just half damage, so half of 13. And he's not blinded. If he fails the save, he is blinded.
Ooh, can I do a cutting words? You didn't do anything yet.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do a cutting words. Ability check. Actually, let me do the red one for doom, death, and sorrow. That's a 10.
Nice.
And I was like,
You stared at it.
It is a 10.
that was.
Can't roll a 0.
Your heart sinks.
Nice.
That
So
would
disadvantage minus 10. DC 17. Does he make it?
With -5, so.
Nice.
Good thing you did the disadvantage. Well, actually, with that, they wouldn't have mattered, but.
So he is blinded. That does things. I'm not sure what exactly.
Blinded creature / player cannot see. Automatic failure of anything requiring vision. Attacks against have advantage, and attacking is at disadvantage. That's
I like that.
That
Okay.
said, he has blind sight.
Wait, what?
That makes sense.
Are you saying he does have blind
He
sight?
has blind sight.
It makes sense.
okay.
He lives in a
It
dungeon.
does, actually.
Yeah.
That was kind of dumb, actually, to try. If you think about it. Well, he took 13 damage.
It does limit his vision, though. So.
Yeah, he can't see nearly as far.
Yeah, true. So that's my action, and then bonus action, just because I may need it, I will.
I mean, if you think about it though, if you live in such a low light, if you see a really bright light, that would be like so
Yeah.
horrible for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will take 1 first level slot and gain back 1 sorcery point. Because that's the thing I can do with a bonus action.
Okay.
And then move to there. Okay, then I'm done.
It's now Tanzer's turn.
Took a while.
Time. Okay, first off, this guy here, is he?
Are we running?
Like, I guess the reason we came back here is to.
Well, there's a shrine. The shrine is right here.
The shrine would be here.
Does the wall stay in this space? Can you draw it so I know where not to go?
On indeed.
Because I don't want to go into an area that's going to make me take radiant damage.
I'm assuming friendlies don't have to make that Constitution saving throw.
They would, but I was intentionally, like, his foot may be sticking out of the wall. I'm intentionally keeping them out of it.
Right.
It's only if you're in the wall. It's not like a fight.
Because I don't want to. I don't
Okay,
want
so
to
you
move
just made,
into
you just
a
made
space.
the wall like really thin.
Well, it's thick, but he's kind of in the wall. Right? The bad guy's in the middle of the wall. So it's kind of that shouldn't be. Or shouldn't be. Let's try this.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you. Are we running from this thing? What are you gonna do, Calvin? Like, are we staying here to fight it, or are we gonna try to fight it another way around? Because if we run, it won't be able to see us for a minute.
I guess it's like.
But if
this.
you're gonna stay, I'm gonna stay on my turn.
I mean, I'll probably stay.
Okay.
But like, I can take a hit or so here.
Well, I can heal right now.
Okay.
I can take a turn and do a few things to heal.
I mean, I think we can. I feel mine, but I think I'll put down some at least guaranteed damage. Maybe not huge, but start chipping.
Yeah.
Do a little metagaming.
We've been fighting together for a long time. I'd say we know how to fight together.
Like you like look over on me, and I'm just like you can tell like I'm not backing down.
Yeah.
Okay. Death and destruction.
Death and destruction.
And I'll do it such a way. So it kind of feels whatever, but so it's 20-foot radius.
Okay. So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. And I will do another cutting words to sort of 6.
And it fails. So 26 psychic damage. You can tell when you do that, this buzzing like starts to make a weird sound.
That's a lot of psychic damage.
Does it do anything else besides the?
So, after a failed save, it has muddle thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
That's a nice spell. Wait, that muddled thoughts thing also does stuff, doesn't it?
Right, as in it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from its attack roll and ability checks and constitution.
I thought it was. That's from Xanathar, right?
So greedy.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I think that's all I can really say on that. That would be it.
It's now Singer's turn. You
Okay.
find yourself nearly suffocating inside this cloud of smoke.
Yeah. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink my potion of superior healing, which will give me 32 hit points. And
So the only damage it's taken so far is the 13 you gave it, and the 26 that I gave it. Okay.
Does it look hurt? How bad?
I'm also going
It doesn't
to
look very
use
hurt. Yeah.
Alright.
a bonus action to do a second wind, which will give me another 8. And I think that's it. And I'll stand beside Dalman.
Right.
That's it.
This sounds like a good, like, banding together sound.
Yeah.
It's Esmeralda's turn.
And I'll maybe shout back to you spellcasters that if you can keep me on my feet long enough, we'll take this monster down.
This mofo down.
Esmeralda's gonna run over.
And then I go to the bathroom.
And then we get pizza.
Use this spell, please.
It's like, things are getting serious with Mark. Start reading the book.
That's what all of mine look like. That's what I always look like when I cast any spell.
Ooh, shoot, what is that spell? It looks good. Looks like.
Turns people to crab monsters.
I was gonna say it looks like something Thanos might do. Crab monsters. What's it called?
Crab monster.
Crab monster.
Fair enough. I don't think this. Power of words done.
Here.
Yeah, she would definitely kill them. If that's what you're thinking.
A creature you see is stunned if it has less 150 hit points or fewer. Otherwise, nothing happens. Nice.
Hmm?
Power of word stun.
Oh, yes. Power word kill. Even better.
Okay. Esmeralda's going to run over Marcus, and she is going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on you.
What does that do?
Until a spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
What do they do? Just
Grant several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage from attack rolls against this target. The target also can be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Wait, what is this?
What's that?
Something that he did?
This is something Esmeralda did for
Oh.
Galvin.
Oh, for Dome.
Marvin, I'm running low on spell slots. It's not cold.
Yeah, can I ask how much damage she did to him? Did she do any damage to him? No.
No. It is now his turn.
Okay, so far we've only done 39 damage to him.
Smack him.
It is
She gave Dalman like a thing that means that he can't be.
Gotta turn that off.
How long was that?
10 minutes? 1 minute?
That's nice. I need to do that for Shield of Faith. That's a good idea.
What are you doing for that?
What? Oh, global AC modifier. Like the same thing that we would have done for Argangost's thing. Nice, I like that. That's cool.
Okay, so I need Dalman and Singer to both make strength saving throws.
Man, I wish I was.
Now, would I have advantage on this with that protecting against good and evil, or how does that work?
I'm gonna use one lucky point. Reroll
No,
that.
you do not. It's only basically against attack roll, so.
I used a lucky point to take a 23 instead.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here.
Did I miss anyone say out loud what this was if he casts protection versus good and evil? Like, is it a undead or is it an elemental?
Esmeralda will shout out that it's an elemental.
Elemental. Cool. Thank you.
Mental bro.
Elemental.
This guy's elemental.
Really puts the mental into elemental.
Okay.
How did you know that would kill him? Elemental, my dear Watson.
Goodness.
Bunch of nerds, I tell ya.
That is fantastic.
Okay, so Singer.
Yeah.
You guys need to tell Vinny when
Basically, you can
it's-
see
or when we're
this,
playing D&D.
this swarm of wasps suddenly starts to swirl and almost creates like a hurricane type of a deal. And you can tell the wind's picking up, and you try to stand in, and you're able to do it. But you still take.
I probably have advantage because I'm short.
No.
Fat.
You take.
Well, that's really.
You're not raging or anything, are you?
Not anymore.
Okay. So you take half. It was 36 bludgeoning damage, but you take half of that.
So 18.
18. You do take.
Mark, because I've been short and fat my whole life, and I can tell you that there is not an advantage for you.
You take 9
Not what I want to hear.
fire damage,
Okay.
and you take 10 poison damage.
Yikes. Okay.
And Dalman, you get flung. You take 36 bludgeoning damage, 9 poison damage,
No.
9 fire damage, 10 poison damage.
There's a monster in your face, you get
And
flung.
I'm gonna have to.
Which I don't think
Well
I
done,
take.
sir.
I don't take the poison damage.
Well
Right.
done.
You're right. Well, you're resistant to poison damage, right?
Take half poison
Right.
damage.
So you only take 5 poison damage. And I have to roll this here to see which way you get flung. You get flung pretty much straight north. Fortunately, no one is in your way, so no one gets hit. But you do get flung 20 feet. So you take an additional 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You hit the wall. Okay, that is it for his turn. Does still
Yeah,
is
we
it
get
with
hurt.
this
We get really
damage, so roll.
22.
It was also blinded, so I have to make the intelligent.
Oh.
Intelligent, right?
It
So
also.
it takes 22 radiant damage, is that right?
Yep.
Have you been subtracting d6s from its ability attack rolls and ability checks?
Well, it didn't make any.
Oh, okay, sweet.
But it is an intelligence saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yes.
DC 17.
It fails, then it's still blinded. It is now Downman's turn.
good something like this or not.
Problem is, I think being in that 5-foot
Yeah.
radius thing. Is
I'm tanking
not-
just by being near it.
Like it's not even having to make attack rolls.
There's a chance that I get knocked down next round. I'd say probably a good chance.
How plan?
I kind of do too. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so if I were to use
This is my man.
Damage dice?
if I were to use this,
I'd love to crit and double these. Come on, dice.
Ooh, nice.
Daddy needs a mountain fame.
and say
Do me right.
Plenty of rocks. Or
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, there's plenty of rocks.
Ooh, what has he done? What has he done?
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, probably small or tiny. I don't know.
That's actually not bad.
But I'm trying to figure out like, so how?
Like as a creature, a gnome is
Okay, so
tiny.
large.
A halfling is small.
Okay, so you can go
Like
to
a
10.
halfling size stone.
So I could have like 10 small stones.
Well, you can have pretty big ones.
You
Or-
can choose what size. It's just the smaller they are, the more you have. And it also does, it's more plus to hit.
With bigger ones or smaller ones?
Oh,
Oh, the smaller ones actually are.
smaller ones are better to hit plus hit.
But then the bigger ones do more damage.
The bigger ones do more damage per, ones that are hit.
But technically, if you were to hit. I'm trying to figure out. I guess it's kind of hard to try to figure out what they're trying to say. Oh, so like 18 small?
Yeah, you'd have 18 small ones, or if you went all the way up to.
AC
10 times. You should almost look at
So
a
it'd be 20
size.
HP.
It's kind of wrapped around. So
Yeah, it's real weird.
Right.
the first part of it is still
size,
from the.
HP, AC. Dex.
Oh, so like on the
Wait, so like a tiny one would have 4 hit points?
no, it has
20.
20 hit points. The number right after the
Oh.
size is the hit points.
Gotcha. Almost feel like I should do like
Here,
mediums.
look at this maybe. Just
You
look.
freaking did that, and all of a sudden, like, wait, where was I at?
It's a lot
Actually,
easier.
yeah, it's a lot easier to see.
It's easier to see it.
Yeah, okay, right. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, okay. So actually, like, D4 plus 4. So if you did 10 of those, it'd be like. So I mean, do I move these things as a bonus, or can I just like basically I can just put them out there, right? And they're just concentrated. They'll just do what I want them to do constantly.
I think you have to use an action to command them.
But like once I command them, they say
Or-
they will keep on doing it until they're done.
Oh, yeah.
So if I just say, basically attack this guy.
As a bonus action, you can mentally command any creature you made with a spell yada yada yada.
But
Action to cast and then bonus action to control.
okay. Okay. Once given an order, the creature continues to follow it until its task is complete. So I mean, basically, if I would tell it to attack it, it would just keep on attacking it until I would use a bonus action and tell it to do something different.
I think that's right.
So I think. So how many medium ones could I have? They count as 2, right? So I could have 5 of those. Huge targets count as 8. Medium targets count as 2. So I'm guessing like.
See how it works. Probably the best with the.
Can I use
smallest
medium
ones.
size, Marv? Like, would there be medium sized boulders or stones I could use?
Yeah, probably.
I think that's what I'm going to use then. Because I think I'd get 5 of them. So basically, I'd have 5 of them come up. And if I would. Whoops. So then if I want to. Boy, that's a messed attack roll. So to hit would be a +5 with over what? Just with a d20? Is that right?
Yeah.
So should I just roll like 5 d20s?
Yes.
I have too much time to think about what I want to do. It's freaking
I know.
now. Because like I still.
I'm
know-
probably gonna mess it all up.
What kind of damage is this?
Well,
I'm gonna
I guess. Okay, hang on. I think it says here. The DM might rule that a specific object inflicts
that?
slashing or piercing
Does that
damage based on its
coincide with your
form.
plan at all?
No, but,
But I mean, I would
like,
almost say
it'll
it's
keep me
probably
alive.
bashing or
That's the
something.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Or bludgeoning, I guess.
So bad news. They all miss.
A crit
It
misses?
seems like it's immune to bludgeoning and piercing damage.
This was slashing damage.
Oh,
And slashing damage.
But yours is radiant with some.
Mine's radiant, yeah.
But it can take
So you basically you
Yeah.
stay up
Psych-
far
It makes
away.
sense though because you're swinging it through a cloud of bees. Like,
Huh.
You know what's stupid though is things like that have hit in the past with stupid monsters like this. Inconsistencies, 5e. Inconsistencies. My goodness.
That was a good.
10th level Forge Domain walks out of dungeon, says, fuck this.
I hate to see it.
Shoot. Okay. Can I take a potion as a bonus action or no?
No.
Okay. I'll tell you what I can do though. I'm pretty sure this will work.
I think that should have worked because it took 15 minutes.
I could have just said no right away. But I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go way back here.
This way you figure it out for next time you use it.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, so this thing, it looks like it's like made up of just these fire
It's these wasps.
Okay.
I mean, the only reason it looks like a
So
human
foam sized.
is because
They just want-
they seem to be. Seems like something's controlling these wasps.
So, out of curiosity,
So you can't even destroy the wasps?
Oh, you can.
so if you would be
When-
able to target each individual wasp, you could slowly like.
You could do that,
Okay.
but I mean, how much? I mean, these are thousands
Right,
of wasps.
okay.
Each
Okay.
one has 1/8 of a hit point, but they're
Right. Well, that's what.
Yeah,
That's what I was curious. Could
Let's
you,
say you try
each hit
polymorphing the
point
thing,
Yeah,
right? You could
represents
polymorph
one wasp.
One wasp.
Okay.
You know.
would as in if I would do one that would say target like a bunch of or like that could be spread out over multiple enemies, like depending on what their hit points were, would that affect
like an area. I mean, if it's one thing if it's like an area of effect attack, but
No,
if it's
it'd be more based on hit points. Like, would it only work on his main hit point thing, or would it work?
if
for
it targets specific creatures, this is considered a swarm.
Okay.
So it really wouldn't do anything.
Okay. So it would have
Kind of
to.
like Paul
It's not
was
that we're
or
attacking
something like that.
100 things with 1 hit point each.
Yeah.
So
So it
it's
would
really
be more.
hoping you
It would
had
just
that.
do what?
Power
Oh
Should
no.
have figured something was up as soon as he was like, "Oh yeah, you can do medium boulders if you want. Anything you want. Yeah. You want to do a mega boulder? Yeah, why not?"
You could have said that up front before he did it.
I could have, but I mean the thing is,
Waste of time at 5th level
if I
spell.
say it too early, then he'll say I'm not doing it. So
That's the whole point. Alright, I run up.
That's a sock, Daddy.
There goes the healing.
And then I see that Esmeralda's there, and I think, oh shit. It's not that much damage. I go boo poof, and we go thunder step. Singer and I both back to there. And then bonus action, if I may, grab my superior healing potion, hand it to him,
yeah, you can do that.
and say, "Catch your breath. You're going back in next round."
In like half a second. I mean, okay.
You do you. So it'll be a DC 17 Constitution save for both Esmeralda, and the thing.
17. She rolled a 17, so
Nice. So she takes half damage. 14 thunder damage.
he succeeds. He also got a 17.
You know, have you been rolling?
Does it take half?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you been rolling the 6?
Oh, I did not roll it there.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So
So
yeah.
I'll take the full 13. Alright. And that is all. Well, real low on spell slots over there. Be
Isn't
cool.
that ironic that I have a ton right now?
You're about to use them all.
I'm
too.
about to
I'm
use
sure
them
you
all,
suddenly
but-
found yourself as one of the main defenses here in front of this.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, tank! Yeah, I might have to go in there just so he's not tanking.
Okay. I'll scoot back to here.
Can he?
Well, he can move out.
Yeah, you're right.
And I will. Rest on him.
Little shatter damage.
Get your old area of effects going now that there's nobody around.
Yeah.
Has anyone done any damage to him otherwise yet?
He
I've
will
hit him a
succeed
couple
that.
times.
Okay.
Do you know how much damage it was?
No idea.
Does he
You
take
know what?
half?
Actually, sorry, I don't think I actually
You
have.
did- okay.
Does he take half, right?
If he
think it's-
succeeded.
Yeah.
I think it's still just the damage that you and I did. Like,
Yeah,
very
failed.
first.
I was-
Or half, yeah.
I was about to attack,
So
but I
he
didn't
did
actually do it yet.
just 13 then. Okay. He's only taken 52 damage so far.
Anything else?
Whoops. Oh shoot. Hit one of my bookmarks. I will cast Shield of Faith on myself as well.
Okay. Singer's turn.
Okay. How'd your thunder damage seem to do?
Mine?
Yeah.
I mean, it worked, although
It
he
It
succeeded.
did not work.
He succeeded,
Yeah.
so he took half, so I mean, he took 13 damage, so I mean,
So thunder seems to have an effect.
right. Which I guess it would be Thunder.
My
Shadow.
character sheet says that I have a rage, but I feel like I've taken 2. Does that sound right? Or did my first one just not end before we met the undead.
Well, it would have ended.
It would have. So I've raged twice then. So I'm just not gonna rage. I am gonna drink this potion. Cheers. Thanks. For 28.
Actually, that's probably going to be some Constitution saving throw because she took damage.
Did you roll?
So.
Did you roll -6? Okay.
He got a 27, so.
How does it even make sense? There's not that many.
You know what I
There's
mean?
not even that many sides on the die.
You have a good point.
You're just making things up.
I'm going to also take this time to do a quick, brush myself off and lay on hands for another 14.
Hype yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, basically. And then I'll move in front of Tanager just to kind of protect him a little bit.
Much obliged.
And I'll shout out to Wigman to juice me up. And then I'm gonna cast
Mass destruction.
Thunderous Smite as I say a prayer to the Sun Sword, or a prayer to Daenerys to bless my Sun Sword.
Okay.
Bless you.
Esmeralda is going to back
Take
up
this guy to boom
just a
town.
little bit. And she is going to. She's going to hit him with the old lightning bolt.
And if I hit
Dexterity
I
saving
get to
throw.
use a 10. I get to take a 10. Don't even have to roll it.
D6. That's 1. He easily succeeds. Takes 15.
Did you ever use that 1d10 I gave you? No.
Was that from like the previous thing already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how there's just dice flying around. It's a fun table.
That is it for Esmeralda. It is now this guy's turn. He's going to move up here.
Don't do it. Swing and miss.
What damage did Esmeralda do to him?
She did 15 lightning damage.
15.
Are we keeping track in case we run into another one?
I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
Just to see. And I mean, he's still looking like. Does it look like pieces of him are kind of like? Is he becoming smaller? How does that work if he's losing?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, it looks like
There
he's
are a
losing
few
some of
hornets
his-
like switching on the ground back where he was standing.
Definitely looks like he's losing.
He's in there.
It's like, here you go, Marvin. I just pull out a can of off or whatever. Wants to kill her, just.
Raid. I closed the window with it still inside.
I trapped it.
Suck it.
Makes an attack against Singer,
Okay.
but
Rude.
you succeed.
Yep.
It does not hit you.
Excellent. Like it misses my AC, or did I make a?
No, it misses your AC.
Because it rolled also -6.
I thought I was gonna make like a passive save or something.
It needs to roll intelligence. Ooh, it critted that, so it's no longer. It no longer has muddled thoughts. It can see clearly now.
I can see clearly now. The light has gone.
All right, it's Delvin's turn.
I'm going to.
Witness me.
Delvin pulls out a can of silver spray.
Silver spray paint.
What do they say?
Witness me.
Oh, what is
Oh, I will shine eternal or something
it?
like
Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not silver spray paint. It's chrome.
Yeah, chrome.
Chrome.
Yeah.
Chrome spray paint.
You are correct.
I'm gonna move down here so I can see him. I'll move here so I can see him pretty good.
Yeah, see him pretty good, son.
And we are going to hit him with.
It's kind of just a handy way, and you can add a modifier too. So.
We're gonna try to hit him with
I'm
a level 3 guiding bolt.
As in, it's nice if you want to like kind of know, guesstimate before you actually
nice for me rolling
That
12
hits.
damage die.
right without and
Wow.
also without having
Can you talk
to
about
here and kind of like
roll
filling
pretty
the
good.
holes.
There's another 28 damage.
Sweet.
Get him, gentlemen, get him!
And that's also going to
He's taken 95 damage.
make him sparkly.
Very
Yes,
good.
actually, the next attack has advantage on it.
Yeah.
It's homecoming.
Oh.
But yeah. So
Don't worry about it. No, don't be crazy. Hit him if you get the chance to hit him.
but yeah, it's the next attack roll. Okay, so
I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but like you might need the advantage more than I do to hit him. I don't mean to say I'm not being mean.
Yes, that's a point, but
okay.
I'm just saying, let's
yeah.
hit him.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
don't wait to hit
that's
him.
all.
is it the next melee attack roll or the next attack roll?
Melee weapon attack.
Okay.
Nope, that's mine. Sorry, I don't know what
It
guidance
just says
is.
attack roll.
I was reading my thing about
The
that.
fir- the thunder.
Is there anything else?
Oh.
Thunder is me.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Which an area of effect wouldn't be an attack.
No, but like an Eldritch Blast would be an attack roll.
Yeah. So that has-
Wigman's turn.
Okay. I will move down to there where I can better see him and then cast haste at 4th level. Actually, you know what? I'll move down one more. Nope, still can't see him. Go back.
What is fourth level?
That's 15. I don't have any third levels lots left.
Fair enough.
Oh, so it does the same thing. It's just using a 4th level slot. Okay.
And then. Actually, no, I can't. That is all. I moved back 15. Wait, I was here 10, 20. I moved back 2.
Marvin, did you say it has resistance to like slashing and piercing? Okay.
He does
So
that.
basically, it can only take
Like for melee weapons,
yeah.
preferably bludgeoning. But there's also.
Wait, did you say it did? As in, it has resistance though to like any almost melee
It
attack.
seemed like it was immune to bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, it
piercing,
didn't take any
and slashing.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
Is it cool if I just stay here
So
so I can
radiant
see what
thunder,
I see
lightning,
what's
fire,
going on?
psychic.
Maybe.
Well, I did. I
I
did
just
synaptic
missed
static that I did was.
It's more before the
Yeah,
stream, man.
okay.
It's just
I know, it's-
waiting by himself on a black screen.
I was gonna say it might not be smart enough to take psychic
Oh,
damage,
right,
but
but, yeah.
apparently it is.
Yeah, because I had to roll intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
A hive mind, as it were.
Okay, Tanner's turn.
Alright,
I
alright.
wonder if we're gonna find a wizard controlling this thing or something.
Now, wait,
One way to find out.
did you attack it? You didn't get
I
any
did not.
damage. Okay.
I just hate
There. Now, your thing, Marcus, gives advantage to a.
Which I guess, yeah, it's really only on the first.
It's only on the
attack,
first one. Okay.
so it's not a big deal.
Okay. Only on the first person that
No offense.
that would attack it with like
Any attack.
And attack.
roll.
So your Eldritch Blast would count
Okay.
if you want to do
If
it.
I would just cast a spell though, would that count? Because
It was an area
Is
of
it an
effect,
attack
like
roll
a
or an
shadow.
area of effect spell?
I mean, area effect.
Yeah, then I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it,
use
right? Because it only. Okay, cool. Then I won't do it. Nice.
Okay, so Constitution saving throw. That succeeds.
So he'd take
12.
12. $107 damage. Is he looking?
It's looking hurt though.
Like tasty oats.
Like, as in, like, does he
Like
actually, like,
tasty
as, I mean, I'm assuming we're killing the wasps, so,
Yeah,
like,
you
does he
are.
become smaller or just less, like, thick?
Let's see.
Less thick.
A little more translucent.
Transparent.
Yeah, Danka.
Sounds like a burnt
stay hydrated while you're fighting, kids.
Yep.
Like, would it be reasonable
If
to
they're going
estimate
back out,
that,
but if not, then
you know, like his health is based on how many
Yeah,
wasps?
no, it is true.
Still
So like, you know,
So he actually, it looks like
a
he
little baptism.
decreases in size.
Ah, sweet.
just a little guy.
Getting just a little fella
So
now.
nice.
you know, is he seeming like he's
He's a fourth in size.
It's definitely tell he's not as strong.
okay?
He's a fourth of his former size.
Bless him. Darwin got tossed. He wasn't used to getting tossed. Little guy.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
We're gonna look that up.
Alright, Singer's turn.
All right. Then I will attack with advantage.
Crows.
Take a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to
Decimated.
roll my
Crush it.
2d6 thunder damage, 3d8 divine smite.
It don't sound like you live in after that.
I get to take a 10 for my superiority die, and he also does 18. So 18,
Crack.
19, 20, 30, 47. 47.
Alright.
And he has to make a strength save. That is I guess it's just my spell save ability, right? Which my spell save DC is a 13.
Wow, it's actually really a terrible strength, but he succeeded.
Alright. Well, he still took the damage, so that was that attack. And then I will attack again. And now I only need these ones.
Did you take any damage there?
Yeah,
How much?
I don't know.
I forget, but I took it off.
43?
Well, how many hit points does he have now?
Good question.
I think it was 43.
It's worth a shot.
Was it actually?
I think so. It was a lot.
No, I mean, I was asking how many does he have, which he won't.
No, you did 43.
You did 43.
I think so.
Okay.
Does that sound right? I think so.
It's at least the right ballpark, I think.
It was a lot.
Attack again! 28 to hit. I'll burn another spell slot to do another 11. 28.
28 damage. So?
Yep.
Yep, that'll kill it.
I walk out.
Just for good measure, I spend or use an action to do the thing I can do now with that wall of light and send a beam of radiance at it. 2 more, it's about 20 feet long. It takes 10 feet away from each.
I say, well, boy, it's a good
Take
thing
that.
I let you get that advantage from the 19 to 21. We
Thank
might
you.
not have made it.
Thank you, yeah.
It was, it was nice that Singer got the crushing.
Does he,
blow.
like, just collapse and dissipate, or is there anything
It
left?
disappears in like a cloud of smoke.
Yeah. So it just totally smokes out. So there's not, like, any magical item that they were, like, clinging to that was controlling them or anything. Then I think we should probably still stay on our guard here. Because something, I'm guessing, made them do this.
Yeah, let's maybe head down to the shrine.
Right. And it came from, like, over here, didn't it?
Where did it come
It
from?
came from.
Chest?
I mean, it kind of came from
Everywhere.
Where did it come
probably
from?
just
Where
formed.
did it go? Oh, is there Crocs in here? Oh
Cotton
no.
Eye Joe.
He just plunged into the Wasser.
Yeah, how deep
the water
is-
does not seem very deep. Seems-
And it's fine that Delman's in it. He's not dead. It's not acid puddle.
Well, I don't have any legs.
This isn't an acid
Is this the
lake.
shrine over here?
Oh no, it's an
It
acid
is,
lake.
yes.
This reminds me of our first game where there was that temple in the middle of the room, like surrounded by water, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Or
Yeah,
was it just
so-
a pit?
The surface.
Watch out for baby
Uh,
mounds.
Yeah.
The surface of this, the mountain fane's altar is carved with a shallow depression, approximately the size and depth of a small stone bowl. beside which rests a serrated stone dagger. And you can see on the hilt of his blade, on the hilt and blade of the dagger are carved with some runes.
Can we read them?
Can I use my stone cunning? Is it a stone handle?
No, common, dwarvish, elvish, dagger. Oh no, wait, that's a weapon. Gnomish, and
Let's see.
That is pretty good.
I would know common, dwarvish, elvish. So
No, that's what all of us can speak.
anybody celestial?
I have abyssal and infernal.
No, it is a stone dagger though.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
Actually, I think Esmeralda, maybe.
fine, Esmeralda. I think Esmeralda.
She just so happens to be skilled.
She
in
can.
everything.
She reads and she can tell that it says sacrifice.
We all look at Dutchmen.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one that would fit in the bowl there.
And she says it looks like someone needs to basically spill blood into the.
Yeah.
We can probably.
I grab Woodland's hand. Fast as a dwarf.
I'm still thinking about resisting, but I guess it's probably too late already. Yeah.
Nah. And I
I'll
just
probably go along with it.
I just missed. I said, nah, you can do it yourself if you want to do it.
I'll do it.
That's right, I'm already sitting at half health though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pick up the dagger and go
Okay.
across my hand.
Oh my word, you cut your fingers off.
Roll natural one. Natural one was the dagger all the way to her.
It's like, wow. You're like, ooh, literally, you could have just like pricked yourself and it would have been fine. You know, like.
It's just a little cut.
It's the gusher.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why do people cut here? That feels like a bad place to heal.
It is.
Yeah, you can like
Like maybe just like
Like yeah, right here seems like a better area.
I go looking for.
you like get your femur.
You could like just
put it up to your throat. And look
Yes.
you could just like cut yourself shaving, like cut your cheek and then like.
Right.
I lean over and go. Give myself a nice.
Oh boy, don't.
I mean, it is a serrated blade, so it's
Just
not
kidding.
like the best for describing.
Get some blood in the bowl, okay?
There we
Yeah,
go.
your-
Some drip blood.
Your lips are in there too, so. Maybe an ear, who knows?
So does it work?
So as
The ground
this
shakes.
blood drips in, you can see the blood congeals and begins to glimmer with a scarlet light, spreading across the stone surface in a web-like pattern. Suddenly, you can see a torrent of blood bursting from the sacrifice, swelling in a flood until the stone basin is filled to the brim. In the crimson tide, shapes become visible, visions glistening off its red mirror-like surface.
Dream sequence.
You see three beautiful maids at the crest of Verdian Hill, their faces harsh and features fair. A lush valley stretches below them, its swaying grasses covered by a legion of kneeling druids. Before the maids kneels a young warrior bearing a spear, his muscles toned and skin darkened by sun. As he stands, the sky blurs behind them. You see the hill again, on top of a tall rowan tree with pure white bark. A man stands before it, tall and proud, and fair-skinned, with a haughty and cruel hint to his stature. His sword in hand. Before him, a young warrior, a spear in hand. You watch as they fight, exchanging cuts and blows. Blows that would kill most men. Eventually, though, the young warrior falters. A split second is all it takes, and the opponent slips his blade into his heart. Strahd steps over the body, picking up the fallen spear. Soon dozens of undead, Zombies and vampire spawn form around him. One by one they are slain and fed to the tree. The blood seeps into the tree's roots. Days pass and months go by and still more undead creatures are slain. It's a horrific scene as the blood soaks into the ground. The once white bark turns gray. Months pass and now the once proud tree turns black, blood oozing like sap from its twisted trunk. The valley has vanished. Now the three maids stand frozen, woven to a ragged tapestry of crimson reds and velvet blacks. Before them stands a familiar stone altar, shrouded in the darkness of the cavern that surrounds it. Strahd stands before it, a sword sits clasped to its belt, bearing the crest of a raven rampant, before a tall shield marked with the castle spires. Strahd lifts a hand and whispers a word. Dozens of throbbing scarlet symbols spring into existence across the altar, their strokes forming constrictive, spiraling chains across the stone. Strahd smiles and reaches for a sword, then pausing, reaches for the stone dagger upon the altar instead. He speaks, "With the Rosanna of Olda Seronis as my witness, I claim your fane of the mountains as my own." He slices the dagger on his hand and allows the blood to drip into the bowl. As his blood drips across the stone, the runes glow brighter, searing with a terrible crimson light as an eye of darkness burns upon his forehead. The man's silhouette twists, then vanishes into shadow. Shadows stretch across the cavern, the passing of days, months, years, and centuries. Black roots twist into the cavern's womb, and dark things swarm in the shadows. And then a flash of light. The blood has begun to overflow the basin now. A great keening moan fills your ears as the roots begin to burn with a deep golden flame. You can hear a horsewoman's whisper upon the wind. After a season, the warrior will be reborn. Free my last sister and cleanse this land of shadow. That is it.
Sweet. What a rush.
The last warrior, she said.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
So we gotta. The horsewoman? Yeah, it's.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's brutal.
Good one.
Does it seem like it worked? If I do divine sense, is this place desecrated?
It does seem like it, yeah.
Or consecrated.
Consecrated.
Well, is it still desecrated?
Oh,
like, but it's not desecrated, which
Is it not?
seems like it
It
works.
seems like it's consecrated.
So
Okay.
it had desecrated, but now it's consecrated. So it's just regular.
Well, regular created.
It's just created.
Secrated. It's just created. just secrated. Okay, good.
Dude, not secreted. That's what bodily fluids do.
Secrated.
Yikes. Yeah. We sit down and take a long rest real quick.
you did.
At least a short rest,
Secret
I
blood.
think, right?
Long rest.
Man, the last time we took
Pull out the tiny hut, boys.
the last time
No,
we
we
took
didn't.
a long rest right after a fight, then we had to fight the same skulls again.
Yeah, no, we
should
can
get out of here.
we can head back to the winery
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
rest. 'Cause I have
Any goodies in here, boys?
I still have 4 spell slots left, I guess.
Any goodies? Use that wand.
15.
I'm gonna take a look over here. Fair?
Seems like it is a dead end over here.
Oh, I found it right here, underneath the water surface.
Good one.
What's that? Something good that we could use. Cloak of 20 AC.
Plus 20 AC. My favorite.
And magic proof. Oh, just what I needed to add it to my
this area?
inventory.
Oh,
Nice.
this was where we fought the other people? Yeah, there's the goofy rock.
Mark, you know, I'm gonna just stay here. The DM's just sitting over there
Start
grinning.
heading back out.
Well, who's got that wand? Why don't you use the wand? See if there's anything around here.
Ain't nothing around here, boys. Barren wasteland.
Wait, so what was this up here?
Okay, hang on. Wait. I I'd like to wait. Oh wait, if he intercedes, it takes some days. That's maybe not worth it then.
Holy smokes.
I would ask for a loot to appear.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we just make our way out, right?
Let's
Yeah, it does not appear that there is
Heading
more
out.
to this cavern.
let's blow this popsicle stand.
Like for real? Like I mean, I got dynamite here.
We just consecrated the shrine
Oh,
for
yeah.
a good reason.
Well, I just thought maybe we just make so no one else can ever make it down here again. Like kind of stupid for Shroud.
Check out Shroud.
Who weighs the shroud?
I'm Shroud.
Hey, I actually found my way back out.
Neat.
I trust that you don't know that for me.
As you
Exert ourselves from the map.
as you exit the cavern, you find that a young but healthy rowan tree of pure white bark is in the place where the
I was gonna
Golthius
say,
tree once
nice.
I was like, we probably shouldn't have cut down the other one technically, but
That's fine.
I figured he could magically make one up here again if need be.
And I think that is where we'll stop for the night.
That's so sweet.
Neat.
That's dope.
I still have all of my hit points. I just don't have my spell slots.
Alright, fellas, one more shrine to go.
Yep. And then we just go kill Strahd and Vampire, and then it's over. It's easy from there.
Easy.
Basically, like 2 more rounds, I guess.
Next we
I think we can just probably go straight to him.
next we're going to the bone grinder.
The bone.
We seek the seeker,
The bone grinder.
the forest fame.
And fight an evil Wigmund.
But meanwhile, we take a year
Mingy
sabbatical
Jungo.
to gain in our powers and to train
Just a farm.
and to farm and farm and
Farm
farm
those XP.
and farm and farm and farm and farm and farm and farm and farm.
Big
Bot
farmer.
farming.
We come back, Marvin Gaye.
We'll be level 20 at least.
Will we level?
You know what Strahd's doing right now, though, right?
He's already max
You
level.
ever watch the Karate Kid, Marcus?